Shalom, my dear friends. This has been a troubling week on so many levels. Last week in Minneapolis, Minnesota, a man called George Floyd was murdered by a police officer while 3 other police officers stood by and watched. The images of that video clip are haunting and must disturb every human being that sees it. For many of us, this might feel remote, but to my friend Reverend Edward Corley, a black minister from the Baptist community in Manhasset, this is not a remote or rare occurrence. We spoke at the beginning of the week, and he cried on the phone, telling me what it was like growing up in this country as a black man and raising his children in this country. The country that prides itself for freedom and liberty. Just 7 months ago, on December 10th, 2019, Jews were murdered in New Jersey just because they were Jewish. George Floyd was murdered by those who are supposed to protect him because he was profiled as a dangerous man because he was black. We cannot imagine what it feels like to be constantly scared and feel threatened all the time by anti-black racism on the streets. Tomorrow before Shabbat, I will stand with Reverend Edward Corley and his colleagues in solidarity at the EOC in Manhasset as a show of love and support to reaffirm that all human beings are created b'tselem Elokim, in the image of God. And how dare we not see the divine in every human being, no matter the color of their skin. This week in Parshat Nasso, we will read the Birkat Kohanim, the priestly blessing. Sephardic communities around the world are blessed by the Kohanim on a daily basis. Our Ashkenaz brothers and sisters reserve this blessing for the holidays. Rambam states that the Kohen is just an intermediary. The blessing is from Hashem. V'samu et shemi al bnei Yisrael v'ani avarechem. The Kohanim, the Torah states, by blessing the people, Hashem's name is associated with them, and I, says Hashem, will bless them. The Kohanim must recite a bracha before they embark on fulfilling the mitzvah of Birkat Kohanim. They say the following: Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, asher kiddeshanu bikdushato shel ha'aharon. Hashem has graced us with the holiness of Aharon. V'tzivanu levarech et amo Yisrael be-shalom. And has commanded us to bless his people Israel with shalom, with peace. The ultimate blessing is peace. Who does not want peace in their home, in their community, in their country, and in the world? But peace, my friends, has a context. Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel, one of the great Tanaim of the classical period, said the following in Pirkei Avot: Al shelosha devarim haolam kayam. On 3 things the world is sustained: Al ha'emet, al hadin, ve'al ha'shalom. The world cannot exist without truth, justice, and peace. Peace is the result of truth and justice. So here is a universal truth for us to ponder. All human beings are created in the image of Hashem. All human beings are deserving of dignity and security. All human beings deserve to be treated with respect. Justice is our moral obligation as a society. Justice must be applied equally to all human beings. We cannot expect peace without justice and truth. We, the Jewish people, must always stand for the values that transcend petty politics and ignorance. Racism, like anti-Semitism, is evil and must be opposed. More than ever, we must model these values and teach them to our children. History, my friends, will record these times and how we as a community responded. Today, we must strengthen our resolve in pursuit of knowledge, clarity, and courage. Peace will come about when we harness truth and justice. Shabbat Shalom.